Oh, yes, over there.
Yes. Given that Social Security is primary on our agenda, how do we respond to the president? You, as head of the National Committee, Democratic Party, how do we respond to the president when he continues to allow Social Security to be put on the table in the deficit debate, and when he can advocate, allow employment tax cuts, which he intends possibly to expand, which could destroy Social Security in its entirety?
Well, I appreciate your question. I appreciate your question, but I disagree with the premise of it. The president has not put Social Security on the negotiating table. That is not an acceptable negotiating, not an acceptable block for our negotiating premise to reduce the deficit. But the president has acknowledged, as I did in my remarks, that we do need to take steps to preserve the Social Security for the long term, so that the promise of Social Security and that safety net, it remains in place for seniors and also continues to be there for generations to come. And so to the degree that we can make modifications to Social Security to shore it up without yanking the safety net out from under our seniors, and without making sure that we end without making sure that we preserve that safety net for generations, then I think that you have nothing to worry about. And then in terms of tax breaks, you know, at the end of the day, we have short-term and long-term problems. The deficit is both. And we have to make sure that we address our long-term and short-term deficit problems so that we can begin to continue to right the ship that the economy has been struggling through. And in order to do that, putting money into the hands of folks who are going to invest it into our economy to help boost it and turn things around and create jobs is going to be incredibly important.